On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Alec Asher gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Jock Peterson to come alive. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 0-2 once more. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he fouls this one off. We're just underway here in Denver. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So digging in now, Justin Turner took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0. popped him up. Hampson waits on it, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. It's the Dodgers nothing. Rockies stepping in at the plate. Just underway next on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Hampson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hit out towards second. Muncy scoops it up. Oh, way to get dirty. Hats off to that one.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Kershaw, a native Texan, is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the National League, and it's hard to argue against that when you check out his numbers.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand one. We are still scoreless. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Arenado's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he enters play today, currently fifth in the National League batting race.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And strike three called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Settling in now, Matt Beatty. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Desmond moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He brings with him a .313 batting average. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Murphy enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. Beatty is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Slow roller down the third baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting 7. shortstop, Pat.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Now the 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fastball swung on and missed. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 8 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. 1 left for Colorado. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping into the box, Hernandez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit back up the middle. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. And he misses low with it, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Standing in, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Josh Peterson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
The batter.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Well, can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 3 runs already home here. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard, but foul. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Verdugo on third. Turner is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Matt.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Runners on first with 1 down. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Chris Russin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Matt Beatty will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Russin has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Sliced hard down the left field line, and the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. A run in. Here's a second runner around third, and it's not in time. He's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Boston Barnes, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Striding in once again, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. One there. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the 1 out.
The left fielder, number 31, John.
Here's John Peterson now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on him. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Rockies nothing. Coming to the plate now, Chris Russin. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Hampson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. sent on the ground out to second. Muncy takes it in. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Hernandez over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Valaika into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. Now the taken, strike 2. Eight runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit out towards second. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Now in the box, Charlie Blackmon set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Charlie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
0-1, here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. Blackman at third with 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Verdugo looks up. It's off the rocks and gone. A 2-run shot that time for Ian Desmond. Number 13 for him on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
The batter, number 4.
Into the box now, Pat Valaika. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Into the box, Chris Iannetta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Hit down the third baseline. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now, Max Muncy.
The second baseman, Max Muncy.
The pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt
digging in and looking
Beatty.
for more, Matt Beatty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Lifted down the line in left. Tapia's in pursuit, and they can't run it down. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Takes this the other way to right. Blackman is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Boston Barnes. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's going to get down out there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box, Jock Peterson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Kershaw, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And he misses there. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up. Arenado is there for it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 10-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Your
David Dahl
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, David Dahl.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He'll start this one at 269. 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping up now, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Verdugo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Jake McGee gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Jake McGee.
Next up for Los Angeles, Alex Verdugo. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Alex Verdugo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Max Muncy. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Matt Beatty, as, oh goodness, not ready for that slider at all. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Verdugo at third. Turner at second with 2 gone. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
The 1-2. Fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Tapia.
And the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First offering on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. A double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Popped him up. Beatty in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Dodgers lead it 10-2. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping up to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
So stepping in, Austin Barnes. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 3-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. Blackman is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready once again, Pat Valaika. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bellinger is after it, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Ready now, Chris Iannetta. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
One out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Mark Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. LA's on top 10-2. Brian Shaw enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jock Peterson. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second now goes Peterson.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Shaw, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The tail of the tape, not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. So the batting order turns and set to go. Garrett Hampson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Digging in once again, Raimel Tapia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Kershaw now on 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hampson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Charlie Blackmon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. The 1-2. is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And it's fouled away. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bellinger ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now
had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Standing in now, Nolan Arenado, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Kershaw comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. Hampson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. Into the box, Daniel Murphy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Muncy is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front 10-3. Scott Oberg comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
45. Scott Oberg.
Into the box, Matt Beatty. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Beatty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. This is line to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Now
boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
This one's down to third. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Barnes. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Valaika has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Dodgers lead this one 10-3. Pedro Baez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Pedro Baez.
In now, Ian Desmond starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Oh, and 2, here it is. Struck him out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Pat Valaika. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Chris.
In now for Colorado, Chris Iannetta. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Peterson. Gone! A solo home run for Chris Iannetta. 6th home run on the season for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Tony Walters will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Tony Walters.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Last strike now for Colorado. Popped him up. Turner shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
10-4, the final in this game. The Los Angeles Dodgers pick up win number 70 to top the division. Clayton Kershaw hangs win number 11 on his line as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Alec Asher allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 46,897. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.